Now get ready for the iCar.
What's your take on the resurgence of this Apple automobile rumor?
An Apple car.
Apple car.
Self-driving electric car. Apple car. This is really all over the wires.
Apple is a name we all know. From the iPhone in your hand to the MacBook on your desk, Apple has changed how we use technology. But did you know Apple tried to build a car? Yes, you heard that right. A car. However, this big idea ended up as a $10 billion failure. So what went wrong?
Apple appears to be unplugging its plans to build electric cars, according to a Bloomberg report. Their report says the tech giant is winding down its EV team called the Special Projects Group, which employs thousands of workers. Bloomberg says the team struggled to fit EV plans in with Apple's core business of electronics and online services, and questions remain regarding where Apple would manufacture the vehicles. The report says the move signals the end of Apple's secretive effort to rival EV juggernaut Tesla.
In 2015, Apple's top designer, Johnny Ive, showed CEO Tim Cook a new kind of car. This wasn't just any car. It had no steering wheel and was fully self-driving. It looked amazing, with wood and leather interiors and even a voice assistant named Siri. It seemed like something out of a sci-fi movie. But fast forward a few years, and the dream of the Apple car is dead. What happened? Why did Apple's big car project fail? Today, we're diving deep into the story behind the Apple car. We'll explore why Apple wanted to make a car, the challenges they faced, and what led to its downfall. Buckle up, because this is a story you don't want to miss. And before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories about business and technology. In 2015, Apple's chief designer Johnny Ive was excited about a new project. He showed Apple CEO Tim Cook a concept for a revolutionary car. This was no ordinary car. It was a sleek, autonomous minivan with no steering wheel. The inside was luxurious, featuring wood and leather. Instead of a regular dashboard, there was a voice assistant named Siri, though in the demo, a human actress played Siri's role. This concept car was designed to show what the future could look like, and it got everyone's attention. Apple's goal was to create a car that would change the way we think about driving, just as they had changed the way we think about phones with the iPhone. The car was fully autonomous, meaning it could drive itself without any input from a human driver. This was a bold vision, aiming to combine Apple's sleek design and advanced technology with the emerging field of electric vehicles, EVs. The idea of an Apple car generated a lot of excitement. People imagined a world where cars would not only be electric, but also smart and seamlessly integrated with other Apple devices. Apple's brand, known for its innovation and quality, led many to believe they could pull off such a challenging project. The initial excitement was high, and many expected Apple to set new standards in the automotive industry. But as exciting as the concept was, bringing such a futuristic idea to life would prove to be much harder than expected. The journey from concept to reality was filled with many challenges that even a giant like Apple couldn't overcome. So why did Apple decide to make a car in the first place? Apple is always looking for ways to innovate and enter new markets. By 2015, the company was already incredibly successful with its products like the iPhone, iPad, and Mac. With a huge cash reserve, Apple had the resources to invest in new, ambitious projects. One reason Apple was interested in making a car was the potential for integrating their software and hardware in a new way. Apple has always focused on creating seamless experiences by controlling both the software and hardware of their products. With the car, they saw an opportunity to bring this integration to the automotive world. Imagine a car where everything works together perfectly: the navigation, the entertainment system, even the car's performance, all controlled by Apple's technology. Another motivation was the growing market for electric vehicles. Companies like Tesla were showing that there was a strong demand for EVs. Apple saw a chance to enter this market and compete with other tech and auto giants. They believed they could offer something unique by combining their tech expertise with a new take on car design. Moreover, autonomous driving was becoming a hot topic. Self-driving cars promised to revolutionize transportation by making it safer and more efficient. Apple wanted to be at the forefront of this technology. In short, Apple's motivation to build a car was driven by their desire to innovate, the opportunity to integrate their technology in new ways, and the potential to enter and dominate a growing market. However, the path from idea to execution was fraught with difficulties. With a clear vision and strong motivation, Apple began developing the car project, known internally as Project Titan. In 2015, they assembled a large team to bring this ambitious project to life. Leading the team was Steve Zadesky, a former Ford engineer. Under his guidance, Apple recruited top talent from the automotive and tech industries. Apple didn't just hire engineers, they went all out to attract the best minds. They brought in experts from companies like Tesla, Ford, and even BlackBerry. These new team members brought valuable experience in car design, battery technology, and autonomous systems. The goal was to combine Apple's tech expertise with automotive know-how to create a groundbreaking vehicle. The team worked in a secret lab in Silicon Valley, away from the public eye. Here, they focused on developing the core technologies needed for an autonomous electric vehicle. This included everything from the car's design to its software and battery systems. Apple even filed numerous patents related to car technology, signaling their serious commitment to the project. Despite the strong start, the project soon faced significant challenges. Leadership changes were a major issue. In 2016, just a year after the project gained momentum, Steve Zadesky left, creating a leadership void. Bob Mansfield, a former Apple hardware executive, took over, but the constant changes in leadership led to confusion and a lack of direction within the team. These early setbacks didn't stop Apple from pushing forward, but they highlighted the difficulties of entering a new industry. The automotive world was vastly different from consumer electronics, and Apple had a steep learning curve ahead. If you are finding this story interesting so far, consider subscribing to our channel and ping the notification bell to stay updated with more content like this. When Apple decided to enter the electric vehicle market, the landscape was already competitive and rapidly evolving. By 2015, Tesla had firmly established itself as a leader in the EV market. Tesla's success with models like the Model S and Model X showed that there was strong consumer interest in electric cars. This set a high bar for newcomers like Apple. Besides Tesla, other companies were also making strides in the EV space. Rivian, a newcomer, was already developing innovative electric trucks and SUVs. Traditional automakers like BMW, Nissan, and Volkswagen were also ramping up their electric vehicle efforts. The competition was fierce, and every company was racing to capture market share. Apple's entry into this market was seen as both exciting and daunting. On one hand, Apple had the brand power, financial resources, and technological expertise to make a significant impact. On the other hand, the automotive industry had its own set of complexities, including manufacturing, safety regulations, and the need for extensive infrastructure like charging stations. One interesting twist in this story is Elon Musk's offer to sell Tesla to Apple in 2017.
And you're mentioning Elon Musk again this morning. What is he up to today?
Okay, so yesterday we told you that Apple was looking to get into the autonomous vehicle industry and that they were looking at their own batteries. Apparently that kind of caught the attention of the Tesla CEO Elon Musk, and he sent a series of tweets basically saying that he went to the CEO, Tim Cook, the Apple CEO, back in the day when Tesla was struggling.
Musk approached Tim Cook during Tesla's challenging Model 3 production phase, but Cook declined the offer. This decision showed that Apple was confident in its own project, despite the hurdles it faced. In addition to competition from other car manufacturers, Apple had to consider the regulatory environment. Developing a fully autonomous vehicle required meeting stringent safety standards and navigating complex legal frameworks. This added another layer of difficulty to an already challenging project. As Apple continued to develop the Apple Car, they faced many internal challenges and setbacks. A major challenge was the complexity of developing a self-driving car. Creating an autonomous vehicle required advanced technology and extensive testing, which proved to be more difficult than Apple had anticipated. The technology for fully autonomous driving was still in its early stages, and even companies like Tesla were struggling with it. Apple's team had to deal with countless technical problems and safety concerns, which slowed down their progress. Additionally, Apple faced difficulties with staffing. They hired many top engineers and experts, but they also experienced high turnover. By 2018, it was clear that Apple needed to reassess its approach to the Apple Car project. The internal challenges and slow progress forced the company to rethink its strategy. Instead of pushing for a fully autonomous vehicle, Apple decided to scale back its ambitions. One of the first major changes was shifting the focus from developing an entirely self-driving car to creating a more conventional electric vehicle with advanced features. This meant moving away from the idea of a car without a steering wheel or driver controls. Instead, they aimed to develop a car with partial autonomy, similar to Tesla's autopilot system. This was a more achievable goal given the current state of technology. Apple also considered partnering with established automakers to bring their vision to life. They explored potential collaborations with companies like BMW, Mercedes, Nissan, and Volkswagen. However, these partnerships never materialized as Apple's high standards and strict requirements made it difficult to find a suitable partner. In 2022, further signs of trouble emerged. Reports indicated that Apple's software chief, Craig Federighi, had significant doubts about the project. The project also became the butt of jokes among employees not directly involved, highlighting the growing skepticism within the company. Despite scaling back, Apple continued to invest heavily in the project. They bought an autonomous driving startup, Drive.ai, and ramped up testing in California. However, the challenges remained and progress was slow. Finally, in early 2024, after nearly a decade of investment and effort, the company decided that continuing the project was no longer feasible. On February 27, 2024, an internal announcement was made, stating that Project Titan would be officially shut down. Key team members were reassigned to other departments, particularly those focusing on AI and machine learning. Despite spending nearly $10 billion on the project, the goal of creating a fully autonomous vehicle proved too challenging. Additionally, the departure of key executives, like DG Navone, who left for Rivian, further weakened the project's momentum. Ultimately, Apple chose to prioritize areas where they saw more potential for innovation and success. By shifting their focus to AI technologies, Apple aimed to leverage their strengths and resources more effectively. The cancellation marked the end of an ambitious but ultimately unfruitful journey for the tech giant in the automotive industry. The story of the Apple Car is a fascinating example of ambition, innovation, and the realities of the business world. The lessons learned from the Apple Car project will undoubtedly influence their future endeavors, ensuring that they remain at the forefront of innovation in the tech industry. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the rise and fall of the Apple Car. If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insights into the world of business and technology. We'll continue to bring you the latest stories and analysis to keep you informed and engaged. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.